Has your man stopped missing you like he used to? Does he not send you text messages all day like before? Or does he not ask you out more often now? If it's true, then you might be missing out on some powerful tips that could make your man always think of you. If your man doesn't miss you as much now, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you anymore. It actually means that he has gotten accustomed to talking with you in the same pattern every day. And that needs to change. And that's why I'm going to give you 7 powerful tips to make your man crave your presence. These are some of the tips that you'll need in your life to change your guy back to what he used to be. So stay with us and watch the video till the end. Before we begin, kindly like our video and subscribe to our channel to get more updates on relationship education. Number 7. Stop talking about missing him. Is it true that you can't help but send him "I miss you" messages just to get that "miss you too" reply? Or you just keep talking about missing him in person and don't seem to give the same exciting response as before? Well, you constantly talking about missing him could be the very reason why he doesn't seem to miss you. Know that guys are wired a little differently. They often appreciate a more subtle approach. Think of this situation like this. Let's say you are reading a suspense novel and you are very occupied by the twist in the story. Your only focus is to find out what is going to happen next, and you are racing to find out about it. Now, as you are glued to the pages, imagine if the author of the book keeps telling you to go to the last page and read the ending of the novel. He constantly stops the story just to tell you to go to the conclusion. Wouldn't that be frustrating? What you expect from the novel is the suspense, the engaging story, and the thrill, not just the ending. Let's just say that guys take their lives a lot like a person reading a novel. While they might miss you, sometimes constant declarations take away that element of intrigue. When you constantly tell him about missing him, some unexpected things happen inside his mind. Firstly, guys chase a mysterious personality within you. When you keep sending him texts, it reduces the mystery about you in their minds. Secondly, guys might feel pressured to respond to you again and again with the same reply, which can change their feelings for you. And thirdly, guys may take you for a clingy person who always wants attention, which is unattractive. Now, what you need to do is stop talking about missing him to get the reverse effect. When you stop talking about it, it can make him worry about what has gotten wrong and why you are not sending him the messages like always. This can create a sense of intrigue in him, and he may feel compelled to contact you first. And if this happens, then you should know that this tip has done its wonders, and now he has begun to miss you already. But remember not to overdo it. You still have to tell him that you miss him to keep the spark alive, but once in a while, not every day. Number 6, stop initiating communications. Now, don't tell me that it's always you who sends the first text message of the day, or that you are the one who always initiates any conversation. You could be traveling with him in his car or eating food in a cafeteria, but if you have to initiate communications all the time, this could be a problem. Not from his side, but from yours. When you're always the one initiating conversations, it can lessen the excitement of connecting. Now, you may wonder, how can initiating the conversation be bad? Listen to this. We all love the feeling of texting a friend about a hilarious meme we see, right? You can't wait to share it, picturing their laughter. But what if every single time you are the one texting first? It might feel one-sided, right? At first, you both may laugh and enjoy the meme together, but when you continuously keep on sending the memes first, then her response might start to change. You can say relationships are like memes, just more serious and emotional. Now, what really happens when you keep talking first? When you readily offer your attention, it might unintentionally devalue your presence. Secondly, constant initiation can create a one-sided dynamic. It's like a tennis ball where serving first is very fun, but when you keep on doing it, you ultimately want the opponent to serve, and the opponent also needs to serve to be in the game equally. It means you need to make him start the conversations as well. How? Well, in order to prevent yourself from initiating the communications, you may have to add more activities to your life to engage yourself. If you always send him good morning or good evening text messages first, then try not to think about it and do something else like cooking or hanging out with friends. If you are with him in person, try to stay silent. If you stay silent for long enough, it gets awkward for him and he will find some reason to talk to you. If you have attended a fun party at your mutual friend's house and you are eager to tell him about it, hold off on your stories. He must be expecting to hear from you about it. And when you don't tell him anything, he will reach out to you himself and ask about the party. Number 5. Give him something to miss. Is it true that you still miss that yummy pasta that your grandmother used to make for you? Or do you still miss playing with dolls with your besties when you were younger? Things that we enjoy a lot become our favorite memories, and we always miss them once in a while. And it is quite accurate in relationships too. If your guy doesn't miss you as much now, then give him reasons or memories to keep coming back to you. Let's say you always spend your weekend with him sitting inside the home or just casually going out to eat sometimes. Make this weekend special for him. Make a plan for a quick tour of a natural place, let's say the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Keep it a surprise and only tell him the night before. Take him to the national park and spend a few days away from home. Remember, it's not just about taking him on a tour, it's more about spending quality time with him. Visit places with him. Arrange your lunches or dinners in more natural places with more holistic sceneries. Take pictures of every moment and light up a bonfire to sit by. Tell him stories, crack jokes to make him laugh, and getting a bit cuddly and touchy is also a plus point. This way, you can create some unforgettable memories that he had with you. If going out is not viable, then you can even make memories with him inside the home. Let's say he comes back from the office on a Friday night and you already have surprises ready for him. You prepared some of his favorite dishes and decorated the dinner table with candles, with light, romantic background music, and romantic dinner like this. This may look normal, but it can be a reason for him to miss you more and crave similar nights. Just remember, it's about strategically creating special moments that leave a lasting impression. These positive memories will make him miss you when you're apart and make him appreciate the time you spend together even more. Now, before we move on to the next, hold on for a moment and let us know about the video so far in the comment section below. Are these tips helpful? If yes, kindly give us a like. And with that, let's move on to the next. Number 4. Prioritize your life and start saying no. Do you love him so much that you can't ever say no to him? Well, you may need to reconsider this and start saying no to him. Why? If you just keep doing what he says, then it can do the opposite. You might be trying to strengthen your relationship with him, but in reality, it can have a negative impact on your connection with him. When you prioritize your life and start saying no to certain things, you become a more captivating and interesting person. Now, when should you say no to him and when you shouldn't? And how should you prioritize your life to make him miss you? Let's say you want to take those extra violin classes that are only organized on weekends, but you can't because he already has plans to take you outside. If that's the case, you should politely tell him that you want to take these classes and can't go out with him. Similarly, if he asks you to join him in shopping, but you'd rather catch up on sleep and get ready for your presentation at work, it's okay to politely decline. Just tell him that this is a busy day and you can schedule a different day with him. It may appear to you that it can affect your relationship with him, but that is not true. By setting boundaries and prioritizing your well-being, you show self-respect and independence, qualities that are highly attractive to any man. This way, when he expects your presence but you are not available, it can make him miss you, especially in those specific hours when he spends time with you. Moreover, saying no to things that drain your energy allows you to be more present when you do spend time with him. It's actually more healthy for the relationship to say no to things sometimes. Just remember to know when you need to decline and when you don't. You must ensure that you don't hurt his feelings either. For example, if he plans a date with you and this was done 10 days ago and you tell him that you can't come at the very last hour, it can be devastating for him. Or if you overdo it, like saying no to him in literally everything, he may start to feel like you are not interested in him anymore. It's a matter of when you should say no. You have to assess the situation to decide for yourself. Number 3, be mysterious. Tell me about your first date with him. Is it true that he looked very happy with you and that his eyes were sparkling with curiosity? and he couldn't help but keep asking questions about you. This happened because you were a new person to him with a lot of layers for him to peel off. A sense of mystery in you was one of the reasons he was so attracted to you. Guys think very differently. A mysterious person tends to attract them more than an average person. Now, why am I asking you all this? The reason is to recreate that mysterious personality within you. Of course, it can't be the same as your first date because he already knows a lot about you. But what if I tell you that you can still create a mysterious nature within yourself in your everyday life and make him miss you? Yes, this is how you can do it quite easily every day. Being mysterious doesn't mean keeping secrets from him, but it also doesn't mean that you become an open book for you. In short, tell him about your daily activities, but don't get into the details of them. Keep a portion of them hidden from him so he can wonder about it later. For example, if you are going to your parents' home for dinner, just tell him you are going to dinner with your parents. Don't tell him who else is going with you and who else will come, or why your parents call you for it. These details need to be kept hidden for him to wonder. Similarly, if you are going out to watch a movie in the theater with your college friends, just tell them you are going to watch a movie. Again, don't give the details about your friends or which movie you are going to watch. The key is to find a balance between sharing and leaving room for discovery. Let him see your passions, your independence, and your intriguing layers, one surprise at a time. This keeps the connection fresh and exciting, making him eager to learn more about the amazing woman you are. Plus, this intriguing mystery about you will automatically make him crave your presence. Number 2, have the talk when the time is right. It's true that no one is perfect, and it must be the same for your boyfriend. He may be doing things that annoy you and you want him to change those habits. These things could be bad habits that can affect the relationship, but you can't talk to him because you are afraid that he won't like the discussion. Or maybe you keep talking about those things all the time. Either way, your approach is wrong. Having a discussion is important, but you need to know the right time for it. Think about it like this. If you want to go to an open-air music festival that you were waiting for and it is finally happening, you will want to make sure everything is perfect. You will check the weather forecast to make sure there is no rain prediction or that it is not too hot or too cold outside. If you went on a rainy day, muddy day, the experience wouldn't be quite the same, right? The timing has to be right to truly enjoy it. Human relationships are exactly like these, and the timing for the discussion has to be perfect for things to work out. If you have the talk when the emotions are high, one or both of you may end up saying things that you were not meant to say, and this could hurt both. But if you stay patient, let him calm down, and wait for him to get in a good mood, then you can have any talk you want, and he will listen carefully. Your tone and your words for the discussion will also play an important role. If you talk smoothly and politely, you can get him to change any of his bad habits. Moreover, if he ever feels like falling for the habits again, he will long for your company and will miss you more. So, how do you pick the perfect moment? Look for a natural opening in your connection. Maybe you're having a deep conversation about your goals and dreams. This could be a perfect segue into discussing where you see the relationship going. Another opinion? You've been casually dating for a while and things are starting to feel more serious. Suggest a relaxed coffee date or a walk in the park. A neutral environment where you can have an open and honest conversation. Number 1, willing to walk away. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, a relationship just doesn't work out. This can be incredibly difficult, but here's the truth. Knowing when to walk away can be empowering. It shows self-respect and opens the door to finding a love that truly fulfills you. Let's say you do everything you can for him, but he still doesn't seem to give the same respect or attention. Maybe he lost interest in you, or maybe his future goals just don't align with yours. And no matter what you do, it's not going to change that. Then why keep trying for things to work out? Walking away doesn't mean giving up on love. It means knowing your worth and believing you deserve a partner who respects you, supports your dreams, and makes you feel happy and fulfilled. By walking away, you may create a space for someone who deserves you better and treats you with respect and dignity. And by the way, just walking away can make the guy that you have come back to you. Not only will he start missing you, but he will also learn a lesson that you can walk away if taken lightly. This may change him, and he may begin to respect you. Remember, you don't have to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Knowing when to walk away is a sign of strength, not weakness. It paves the way for a future filled with love, respect, and happiness. Having said that, let's wrap up our video here. I hope that applying these 7 tips in your life will help you get his attention and he will crave to talk with you and stay beside you. What do you think about this video? Let us know in the comment section. Are there more tips that girls can follow? Please share them with others as well. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more tips on relationships. Meet you again in the next video.